We have a winter storm watch now in effect for parts of the Chicago area, but first I want to apologize for the camera because it's always making me look like I'm looking down because I'm looking at the screen. So whenever we're looking down, that's why I don't have that great of a camera setup. So let's start. The latest watch issued this morning at 2:53 by the National Weather Service Chicago says that there is going to be a winter storm watch in effect from late tomorrow night through Monday afternoon, saying dangerous traveling conditions because of intense lake effect snow is possible with localized rates in excess of 2 inches per hour. That's a lot of snow. And event totals in excess of 6 inches and some northerly wind gusts in excess of 35 miles per hour are possible. That could mean a blizzard, but only if it lasts a certain amount of time. I believe it's 40 miles per hour for 3 hours or more is considered a blizzard. But they say untreated roads and especially bridges and overpasses will become slick with the combination of snow rates in excess of that 2 per hour and those wind gusts. It would reduce visibility, especially along Lake Michigan. Lake effect snow is very localized, which is why you might see a ton of snow, and 3 miles out you might see nothing. That's just kind of what it is. In a minute, I'm going to show you what the current excess of 4 inches threat is. So right now, it's a lot in Indiana with a high chance of more than 4 inches of snow. With downtown Chicago seeing a moderate threat and us in the more slight area seeing a slight risk. But that doesn't mean no snow. National Weather Service has issued some products, which is what we call these. Basically the same thing I just said. There are 2 scenarios. Both scenarios are possible, just because also though I for some reason chose not to get the winter weather forecasting certification, which is why during the winter you're going to see a lot more of the National Weather Service website, solely because I for some reason decided not to get that certification. So saying in scenario 1 it's going to be basically all in Indiana. In scenario 2 there would be a lot of dangerous travel. With that weather impact timeline, today maybe rain, also tonight and tomorrow. Lake effect snow may graze the lakeshore around daybreak, but then our worst will be Sunday night and Monday. We are uncertain. Right now that's what is being said, with intense bands possible and maybe even a blizzard. And moving into our models, this is the total snow accumulation ending at 6 a.m. on Monday. You can see that favors scenario 2. Right now the HRRR, the latest 48-hour based model, is showing that scenario 2 appears more likely, and this is on a more accurate one. It's called Kuchera. It's a more accurate snow ratio. In terms of the 10-to-1 snow ratio, also actually favoring that. The total snow depth, if you are in Chicago near O'Hare, you could potentially see depth of 0.7, 0.6 inches, which is actually quite a lot, and freezing rain doesn't seem to be too big of an issue. But temperatures, what are those temperatures going to look like if they load? Let's go back to today. What is this doing? I don't like how it's moving. I don't like it. Oh, there we go. Today, you're likely to see that high of about 44, 45, down south in the 50s, maybe even the 30s in certain parts. Watch it cool down. Let's say doesn't get too cold. It gets pretty cold, and your high of the day will be freezing. It will actually be freezing, and I just noticed my camera has went down. But it'll be freezing. it will actually be freezing, because freezing is 32 degrees. Then we'll watch that cool down into the 20s. Now that could mean 10 to 15 degree real fields, which are actually pretty low even for this time of the year. But in terms of snow, what time is it going to snow? The first snow will start in Iowa and Chicago around 6 o'clock tonight. Move in, but it'll become rain for Cook County. But then as you see that is lake effect snow possibly. You get a break, and then this is where the real snow comes in. It's lake effect snow for you. And you can see it's coming from the lake too. So it's gonna be cold, not gonna be the best, but it might warm up. Might get back into the 40s, that's normal for this time of year. 50s, upper 50s, as we continue. 60s, this is going to be next week's forecast, I believe. But it does get warm. Because this isn't next week's, I do it next week because that's just kind of how it's going to work out in terms of accuracy. But then I just realized I should go back to show the wind gusts, because it's what they're warning for. You can see 30s, 35. They're not wrong. Surface visibility plummeting, especially in Indiana. In Indiana, the surface visibility plummets, but it's not as extreme in Chicago. It's bad, but it's not going to be as bad. So thank you so much for watching this video. You want to get more updates from the National Weather Service on this, it is weather.gov/Chicago, or you could do weather.gov/lot. Both of those would redirect you to the National Weather Service Chicago website. So you can stay tuned for alerts. I will maybe post a short tomorrow with the updated forecast. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I apologize for the camera, all the problems with the camera today. Thanks so much for watching.